Hello and thank you for clicking on the video. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel or give this video a like if you enjoy it. But this is a follow-up to my Instagram story that I posted excuse me, yesterday, where I asked the crowd what they would like to see. And you guys were interested in flexibility and stretching. So I'll be demonstrating some of my favorite stretches today here in the bro basement or the child area. But I hope you enjoy it. Stick around.
All right, so first we're gonna start out with some arm rotations. See here, this works primarily the rotator cuff. You're gonna start out slow, small, and work your way up to a bigger arm rotation. And once you get to the top, you're going to reverse that arm rotation. It's a great exercise to get that back warmed up for our routine. The next exercise I got for you is a shoulder shrug. This one gets all kind of crazy faces at the gym. If you see me doing it, you know what's going on. So primarily it works the traps at the top of your back. Then we're moving into another warm-up, and this is one that I've been doing recently. It's called a neck roll. My yoga instructor taught this to me. And what it does is loosen up all those small, deep neck flexors. And really feels nice. I'm gonna apologize for the odd faces here, but feels really good. Also, moving forward, just so you guys know, I am not a yoga instructor, but these are a lot of similar poses and stretches you'll see in yoga. The last one is a deep squat. This works the quads and the glutes, hamstring, calves, feels really good. All right, now going into the routine. First one we're gonna start out with is lizard's pose. So important here that your arms are on the ground in a lunge type position. Head forward. I'm gonna hold it here 15 to 30 seconds on both sides, 3 sets. This really opens up the hip flexors, the quads, the hamstrings, and of course your back and shoulders and core to stabilize. The next in the routine is a lizard lunge. Checking myself out in the camera there. Similar hip flexors, quads, hamstrings, and secondary muscles are going to be shoulder, back, and core. This one we're going to do only 2 sets since we just worked the exact muscles on the previous stretch. Holding at 30 to 60 seconds. Now it's important to remember focusing on the breath throughout all these exercises. And I want to act like you're blowing out a candle with your mouth and smelling a flower. If you keep that breath continual throughout the exercise, you're going to see good results. All right, now that glutes and hamstrings are warmed up, we're going to work on those hip rotators. So this is called a figure 4. Now after those lizard poses, this figure 4 is going to feel extremely good. Feel free to rock back and forth if that's your jam. For me, I was just really focusing on the hip rotators. Don't forget to switch it over to the other side. This one was a bit of a struggle. My legs were definitely tight. I did leg exercises yesterday, and it was a bit tight for me. So I'm glad you guys all made me do this. Next, we got lizard lunge with a twist. So right back into what we were doing earlier, with an emphasis on the twist part, which engages those hip flexors. So you really focus on setting your gauge up towards the sky and keeping your balance and core engaged. Switch it around, do the other leg. And I'll add a description of this routine down below so you guys can go back and review it or search the exercises if you need extra reference. I know I definitely do. And the final exercise, and what I think is probably the most challenging, is Pigeon Pose. So this is good for the smaller muscles in your butt or your glute, gluteus minimus, gluteus medius, but also those smaller muscles on the inside or anterior side of your hips. Again, 15 to 30 seconds, 3 sets, both sides. Switching it around. Yeah, if this one isn't comfortable for you, listen to your body. You can always modify the routine if you need to. Keeping the breath going. And finally, we are going into our cool down. Personally, I like the IT band kick. IT standing for iliotibial. It's a band that runs all the way down your legs, connects everything. So I feel like this is a really good one to cool down with.
So thanks again for watching. If you'd made it this far, please give me a follow and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you live in the Minneapolis area and are looking for a personal trainer, please hit me up. Or if you're virtual, I can also do that as well. So this is Adam with Strength Affirmations. You have a wonderful day. Peace.